Jacob DeShezar, missionary to Japan, Week 1. Terrorists killed thousands of people in New York City and Washington, D.C. on September 11, 2001, by flying into buildings. You probably weren't born yet, but your parents might have told you about that day. Did they tell you how they felt when they heard what happened? Maybe they felt sad or angry. Today, we're going to hear a true story about a soldier who lived during a different attack on America. That big attack happened before September 11th, at a place called Pearl Harbor. Your parents probably weren't born yet, but they may have heard about it from their parents and grandparents. But maybe one person your parents didn't tell you about is Corporal Jake DeShezar. Jake crouched in the nose of a B-25 bomber headed for Japan. It was April 1942, in the middle of World War II. Without warning, the Japanese had bombed and sunk most of the United States military ships anchored peacefully in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Japan had also taken over parts of China. Jake was very angry at what the Japanese had done. Thousands of innocent people had died during the attack on Pearl Harbor. Jake did not like the Japanese and wanted to find a way to get back at them. He wanted revenge. He quickly volunteered when his captain asked, "Who wants to sign up for a very dangerous, secret flying mission?" Jake became a member of a group called the Doolittle Raiders. Their mission was to drop bombs on Japan. Soon the secret mission was underway. "Our target is Nagoya, 300 miles southwest of Tokyo," the pilot told them. "There are oil refineries and war factories to destroy." As they were flying over Japan, Jake suddenly smelled smoke. "They're shooting at us," he shouted. Even though they were being shot at and there was a big hole in the front of the plane, Jake helped release bomb after bomb over Japan. Finally, the last bomb dropped, and the plane headed toward safety in China. But as they flew, thick fog covered the ground below. They had been flying for more than 13 hours, and Jake knew the gasoline in the fuel tank would be running low. The pilot circled a small town, calling for help on the radio, but there was no answer. "We're lost," Jake thought fearfully. "We're going to crash. What's under us? The friendly part of China or the Japanese military base?" Jake knew he needed to get out of the plane before it ran out of gas, so he jumped out, falling into darkness with a parachute strapped to his back. Thousands of miles away, back in home in Oregon, Jake's mother woke up from an awful nightmare about falling into darkness. "Jake must be in trouble," she cried out. "Oh, Father God, help him. Help Jake." What was going to happen to Jake? How would God answer Jake's mother's prayer? You'll have to come back to Club next time to find out.